Wet dreams and nocturnal emissions are what? Say?
Synonyms.
Synonyms. Great. That's another 5 just for that. So it's not urine. No? Then what the heck is it? Where's it coming from? Where's this stuff coming from? Yes.
It's coming from his penis, and it's called sperm, but another word for it is called semen.
Semen! Oh, these is semen, sperm. Oh my goodness, you're learning all these things. What grade?
7th grade.
7th grade, learning all these things already.
When I first met Doc, I was like, who is this white guy trying to help all these inner city kids? I would have never thought he would have came to our area, because our area was really rough.
Well, when I joined the program, I wasn't really happy because I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be outside with my friends, running the street. And so when I got there, I was a little resistant.
I actually entered the program in junior high school, and I was a troubled youth. You've probably heard that before.
I didn't voluntarily go there. No, it was an individual in my environment. I'm gonna be real honest with you, in my projects, because all I knew was my projects.
Looking back on my early years, I can definitely see how fortunate I am to have been a part of this program. I don't remember learning about any of that stuff in high school, and my mother didn't talk to me about sex at all.
You know, when I first started the program, everything was okay. My mother was still around. But as we progressed later on, she had left us, and the program really came in as a second parent to my household now. This program teaches you hope, it teaches you love, it teaches you that anything you put your mind to, you can be. And they accept you for who you are. They don't try to change you, they try to make you better.
At 10, my parents were divorced, so there were a lot of moments in which I felt lonely. It was good that I had that support. Usually around in my neighborhood, people are either in the streets and they don't have any outlook in life. When I joined Family Life, I didn't have those thoughts. Everything was positive.
I grew up in West Harlem in the housing projects, and I lived with my mom, my dad, and my younger sister. It was 25 years ago that we started the program. And in the beginning, it was, Job Corps, where we, had the opportunity to work. We sold hot dogs at basketball games, cleaned up an old backyard in the neighborhood, and we got paid for that. And then it was the sexuality classes that we had, and we sat and we talked about different things that 12-year-olds and 13-year-olds have questions about.
I was such a bad kid, and I didn't hurt anybody, probably hurt myself more, but I was a burden, I think, to my family, and I think overall to society. I was 10 and a half or 11 when I met Dr. Carrera. There was a very small group of us. Now, the teen pregnancy was the backdrop of obviously that, but it was more than just teen pregnancy. It was certainly just planning out your life at an early age.
I was the first one to graduate out of high school. I was the first one to graduate out of college. So in my neighborhood, unheard of. We learned about different things, and at each level, we learned something different. Started learning about the things that happen in your body sexually, your hormones, puberty, what dreams. Oh, no, you can't talk about that, but what dreams happen. But not only did we have sex education, we had self-expression. We had job club. I had a bank account when I was young. My father never had a bank account.
We know and we express to them that we don't prevent teen pregnancy. They do. We don't prevent sexually transmitted infections. They do. But what we do is we create an environment where they believe good things will happen. And when young people believe that good things will happen in their lives, they really are the ones who will reduce the risks on their own.
When my generation, it was called the PAIR program, Power Education Empowerment Responsibility Program. it means something different to me now because I have a firm understanding of it. You know, power means you have the power to make the right or wrong decisions. Since then, I just didn't stop with education. I went back to school and I actually got my MBA in strategic leadership.
They really encouraged me to do well. They were very supportive, especially when it came to pregnancy prevention, because I could have went in a totally different direction. I could have been like my mother and had a baby at 17 and dropped out of school, but I went to college. I graduated from college, and then I went to grad school at Columbia.
I was in special education. I could have easily gone from a special education junior high school for behavior problems to a special education high school, dropped out, and never had a college opportunity. Throughout my entire adolescence, my teens, and up into my adulthood, my career path was forged by this program.
I believe that teens need environments of gentleness, generosity, and forgiveness. And I think that they're more likely to grow and for their gifts and talents to blossom in that type of atmosphere rather than one that is characterized by harshness.
Although I was pregnant and I became pregnant at a young age, they never shunned me or closed the door away from me. They were still there and willing to help me and keep me on track so that I wouldn't be a statistic, so that I would be able to finish college, be able to get a decent job, and be a good mother to my kids.
Like once I got caught up and he found out about it, he ain't shunned me. He didn't disown me by far. He just embraced me more. He admonished me, don't get me wrong.
The lessons of the program were it's almost insidious how they kind of sneak it in there. And it's just day to day. It's not, here you go, sit down, watch this PowerPoint presentation, this is what we want you to do, this is what happens to you. And it's, let's talk, how's everything at home, go have fun, we'll talk later. And that's how they rope you in, and they show you a profound respect for who you are and where you're coming from. And that's what's important, because that's what a youth want. They want respect. So when someone like Mike or one of his staff members come and they give you this deep respect and they want to listen to you, you have them. All you need is people like that, and I don't see why it can't be successful anyplace.
I woke up the other day and I said, wow, 25 years of this program, and 25 years of touching lives, and 25 years of private funding. Now I work here for the program, and working for the program now I feel like it's full circle.
This program is definitely still needed. I can't tell you enough how much this program has helped, because you can always find yourself excelling more with people around you that are willing to help. That's the best advice I would say to all the young people aspiring to join the program. If these people are here to help you, take advantage of it.